Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Sax. Apologies for being offline for so long, but we've actually had no power at Sax for the last few hours. So you've joined us now, just the start of Chaka 3, Western Province A, up against Boland B. My name is Anthony Rimbold, and with me I have Kurt Serfontein. Kurt. How are you, Kurt? How's the game gone so far?
I'm well, thanks, Anthony. Glad you could join me. Yeah, pretty much first and second chaka, pretty tight, but I think the Western Province team created plenty of opportunities. Probably not the purest in terms of their technical application. Yeah, but I think the Boland team have been up for it. They've really been impressive.
Yeah, I think as a B side, playing against the A side, you always got to show some heart, and the Boland team has definitely shown that out here. What's impressed me with the Province A side is the ball speed. They're passing the ball around quite nicely. The connections are there, just in the final third, I think, struggling to actually. Oh! Jeepers! What a clearance to make that final connection. There was one great chance, and then a scramble on the line. Good clearance by Boland.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you in that regard, Anthony. I think Western Province as well, really good ball tempo, good in their build-up phase. But final third, probably not making the correct decisions at times as well. And yeah, but let's see how this goes.
Oh,
It's a
poor
soft
overhead. Soft turnover. Boland got lucky with that one. Nice little turnover from Boland. Good connection. Oh, he gets the whistle. He's going to take it quickly. No, slows it down. Nice little aerial. Just the sideline. Can he connect in the final third? Worked out by Province again. Good defense.
Josh Opperman finding Liam Hooft, driving into the final third. Unfortunately, just too far for Owen Davis.
Those are those final third connections that we just spoke about, Kurt. Still struggling to get them. A lot of teams actually do, even in the higher leagues. As coaches, that's what we try and coach day in and day out. It's the final third that kills a lot of teams.
Yeah, for sure. If there's one thing you can't coach is decision making and composure.
100%. Slow build up Province, trying to get the connections going. Another turnover, double turnover.
Good interplay there. Back in the final third.
Final execution lets him down.
The Boland team have been quite reliant on using the aerial pass on the outlet. It's worked for them quite a bit, getting it over the Western Province midfield press. Sometimes going short, sometimes going a bit longer. Turnover again. Good movement by Cohen Williams, still on the ball.
How have they not scored that? Another great clearance by Boland. Throwing their body on the line.
That's probably not the first time that's happened in this game.
Probably won't be the last.
The soft turnover. Boland have the numbers. Movement by Jose Pillay on the ball. Quite a crafty player. Slows things down when he needs to. Province recycling. Finally.
I think he scored that from baseline. I don't know if anyone else got a touch in. Looks like he's actually injured himself putting it in from baseline.
I suppose they'll debate. It looks like Cohen Williams is claiming it on the far post with a little tip in.
Nice. A little stealer, a poacher. So Province go 3-0 up against Boland B. About 7.5 minutes left in the chukka.
Zeppelin finding Josh. Good intervention by Mike Carwin again. Okay, always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Cohen Williams using his silky elimination skills. Province not really setting up in their press. Easy outlet for Boland, but they've lost the ball. Be a move pushing upfield, finding Cohen Williams again. Another soft turnover in the final third.
A lot of pressure coming from Province there, trying to watch from the sideline here to see if they've gone man-to-man in their press or if they've gone zonal. Struggling from our angle, but we might be able to pick it up, and then we'll chat about it a little bit later in the chukka. Another little transfer into the corner, a little spin, pass it, connection. Here we go, final third again. Have they got a shorty? No. Turns it out, back into the same channel. Worked it in well. No, it's come off his leg. So let's see if we can pick up what press they're doing here. They're trying to set up quick. Boland's taken it quickly, try and get out of the press. They've actually done well. Thrown it into the midfield. Umpire's got his arm out for advantage. Province turned over ball again on the right channel. Recycling the ball. Opie finding himself at centre back. Easy turnover for Boland, or soft turnover by Province.
Josh Offerman not happy with the tackle from the Boland player, but yeah, umpires have controlled this game well to their credit. Dale Gertson trying to force the ball through, turned over.
Oh, nice little skill. Gets the foot quickly taken down the right channel. He's got lucky with that. He's trying to force it through.
Dean Carrick entering the D, and we have a fourth goal.
A little bit of confusion from the Boland players there, because the umpire started blowing his whistle, pointed for a short corner, and then the same whistle is turned and given the goal, which is allowed for those of you that might not understand.
Yeah,
but yeah, so he is allowed to do that in the same whistle tone, because the ball came off the short defender's foot. He's given advantage and he's blown for the short corner, but then the ball's actually trickled over the line in the same second, so he's turned and in the same whistle tone has given the goal, which is allowed. So Province go 4-0 up.
Always good to have a knowledgeable hockey coach as well as a knowledgeable umpire as well. Thanks for that, Anthony.
Yeah, it's nice to see some young umpires also getting involved. So apart from the commentating this weekend, I've also been for my sins, I think, or for having a little bit of knowledge of umpiring. I've been myself, and I've got another co who are looking after the umpires this week and trying to give them as much things to work on and to improve. So just as the players get a coach for their week or for their 3 or 4 games, so do the umpires, and it's nice to see some youngsters coming through, and we're trying to work with them as much as we can to get them to the next level, and then they can step up to under 18 and so forth and so on. So it's great to see.
Good, always good. So Western Province winning the 4th penalty corner of the match. They've been unable to convert thus far. Haven't used any variations. They've been going with the straight flick of the top.
Should we call another flick?
Probably.
Yep. First wave running that one down, or should I say the flicker flicking it straight at the first wave. Boland's come out of there 22. Turned over the ball back to Province though. Another cheap turnover. And another cheap turnover. The game of turnovers. And another short corner for Province. Is this when they pull out the variation? Surely.
Yeah, I don't know. It probably depends on the coach, eh? A lot of thought processes coming from coaches and players not wanting to show all their cards this early in the event. So maybe trying to keep it pretty basic by going straight off the top of the castle. Interestingly, Rowan Davis not on, who's normally the number 1 drag flicker. That's how we saw a change earlier with Dean Carrick flicking off the top. He's there again. Carrick.
Oh, it is a variation. And a great save by the keeper.
Okay.
So Kurt, going into the chucker break now, you only have 2 minutes as a coach to chat with your team. Going into the final chucker, what do you say to your team?
Okay, first of all, if I was the Western Province coach, I'd say I'd probably be a lot happier with the way they've controlled the tempo of the game, because it was quite frenetic in the first 2 chuckers. Province started getting desperate. Just told them to keep holding, keep doing the simple things, but probably get more returns in that final third. From a Boland perspective, probably encourage the guys to keep doing well. They certainly haven't, let themselves down, especially in the first two chukkers, but just starting to lose a bit of shape in terms of the Boland defensive structure, which was very good in the first chukker.
Yeah, some great points. So, I mean, when coaches come out now, they only have 2 minutes. So you want to try and keep it short and sweet. With any person, not only school kids, the concentration span is very limited and very short. So you only have 2 minutes. Basically takes you 30 seconds to get to your huddle. And then you're chatting for a minute and then 30 seconds back to set up. So some great points.
Yeah, no, I think it's always important and good that you mentioned that as well for any other coaches out there, especially the younger ones. Really important that in these 2 minute little breaks between chukkers, probably just 2.3 at max, short and sharp, and players need to refocus. The umpires have given their signal. A couple of last words from the coaching staff. Mick Overkirk coaching the Boland under 16B side. Okay, really good to see someone that's quite passionate as a coach coming. He normally coaches at Worcester Gym, and quite a few Worcester boys in there doing really good work. Mick previously played at Milnerton Hockey Club. Good man. And then on the other side we've got Jody Erasmus, provincial men's player. So really good that we have these coaches coming through the ranks and imparting their knowledge to these very passionate young hockey players.
Yeah, the young boys are very lucky to have two distinguished coaches in these two on their side and in their corner, giving them tips for the week. Okay, so we're underway for chukker number 4, final chukker. Province start, throwing the ball around, building, getting a feel for the final chukker. See, maybe Boland's decided to go with a full press, maybe they're half courting. So they're just getting a feel for what has to happen out there.
Probably not the best decision there from Mike. Ball turnover, Boland in position. You've got Dale Gertson, who's quite explosive, and it's going to take a lot to outrun him, and he makes the defensive intervention. Good step and intercept.
Shot. Oh, just wide.
Run.
Great intercept in the midfield, like you mentioned, and then he ran from the halfway line all the way through, took a shot, and centimeters wide.
First time we've seen a change. That's centre back for Western Province. Mike Cowan getting a break. Gertson going all the way.
Can he score? No, another good save by the keeper. Has it come off a foot? No, umpire says play on. Oh, it's bundled in. I think that was Ray pushing through. Nice strength shown by Mr. Ray Bonnet, pushing through and scoring. I was actually just giggling before because number 16 was losing some of his strapping on the field, and he looked like he had a bit of a tail between his legs while he was running. He sorted that out, but that makes Province go 5-0 up.
Yeah. Okay. Always a contentious rule, Anthony.
It is one that umpires discuss back and forth quite a bit, but it's actually quite a simple rule if people understand it, the overhead,
Sure,
which we're not going to get into because
No.
we can be here the whole day discussing it.
Yeah, for sure. And players would probably want to get in on that. Good ball. And what a finish. Rowan Davis just sneaking in with the blind side of the defender and putting the finishing touches on there.
Province have come out this chucker to play. Nice through ball there. No one picked up the blindside run. Keeper wasn't even watching. Easy tap in.
Oh, not going to say anything. That one's building, but another soft turnover.
Come on, Boland. Let's see what we got here. Nice little aerial skill. Oh, and he's run over the baseline. Unfortunate. I feel like Boland deserve at least a consolation goal just for their efforts. They've actually thrown a lot into this. You can see the boys are trying really hard. It's unfortunate they've gone up against a very strong Province A side.
Liam Wolf, shoulder, loses out again. Yeah, Anthony, I thought that initially the Boland midfield really, they matched Province in the midfield battle in the early stages of the game. Their defensive structure was quite good. And they probably deserved a goal early on. They had quite a few forays into the Province final third. So it's been a while and good to see them get the ball back up on the other side of the field again.
Province trying to suck Boland in, throwing the ball in and out. There's another one. Oh, nearly a turnover. Now Boland do complete that turnover and let's see what they can do. Steal from Province. Oh, another good intercept tackle.
Still Province ball. Umpire not happy.
Yeah, umpire tells him to take it back. Wasn't on the spot. Another goal. Oh, he's missed it from there. Unfortunate. Even the best players missed from there. Saw some Lionel Messi and so on miss from there during the week. Coming down the left-hand channel. Can he transfer and connect? No. Province turnover. Are they going down to the left-hand side of the field?
Mike Royton Turner deciding otherwise. Moving the ball around back to his central defender, Mike Khan. All the way to the right. Maybe time to bold a bit again. Okay. Good little glance there from Opperman. Finding Royden Turner. Good ball in. Oh.
Just wide. Don't know if that... yeah, it has come
Off the keeper.
Off the keeper, so it's actually a great save then. Taken quickly, trying to move the ball 5. Great steal. And another double turnover. It's a game of double turnovers.
Gotta be.
Got to be. Oh, another clearance off the line.
This keeper's
Defense and keeper having a great game, even though it's 6-0. Could easily be more.
Province in the D. Uzair Pillay.
Another great
Another
save.
great stick save this time from the keeper.
Taken quickly by Province. Can they connect again? Ball into the D. Ball across the D. And unfortunately, that one has gone through the keeper, and Province go 7 up.
Okay. Goal scored by Uzepele.
Talking about the double turnovers and back and forth, I'm pretty sure there's a few articles out that what sport do you compare most with field hockey, and I think if I'm mistaken, Kurt, that's basketball.
Yeah.
It's up and down the court, up and down the court.
Up and down the court, definitely.
Another de-entry and another goal by Province.
Okay.
Now getting quite clinical in this final third, in the final chucker. Boland boys could be getting tired, losing a bit of concentration. But Province taking their chances this chucker.
Yeah. And Uzepele getting his second goal in a matter of probably 2 minutes. So getting back to your previous comment, Anthony, yeah, definitely comparison with basketball in terms of, we speak about the basketball mentality. Great that, the offside rule was taken away from hockey years ago. It's opened the game up so much more, end-to-end stuff, lots of counter-attacking. And
some nice individual skill. Has he kept the ball? He's got the free hit. Okay, so Boland with the free hit just outside the 5 yard. He's moved at 5, so now it can go in. Good tackle. And Province away to the races.
And Cohen Williams after this ball, he should get there. Dean Carrick all the way in.
Great turn.
All across. It's got to be easy finish.
Another tap in. Very well worked. Away to the races. And you mentioned the counter attack. That's all it was. Turnover here in the 22 and all the way to the other side.
Now, I think importantly as well is one of the features of that counters, the accuracy, good ball tempo, and probably good decisions, getting numbers ahead of the ball in the correct areas. Simplest of finishes.
Province go 9-0 up.
Cohen Williams in on the ball.
Come off a defender's foot. Short corner Province.
Well, Anthony, I'm pretty sure if I were the Western Province team and probably coaching staff, I'm sure you want to convert one of the penalty corners that we've been awarded during this match. Yeah.
So do we go straight flick this time, or do we go variation?
I'm probably going to depend. So once again, Rowan Davis off the field, who's the number 1 flicker. Yeah, could be an interesting one. Well run by the first wave from Boland again. And a bit of a wild swap there from Ray Bonet. Simple turnover. Province need to move the ball. Josh Opperman south pass. And Ray Bonet celebrating, but Uzepele also claiming the goal.
I think everyone wants to get on the scoreboard now. Province go 10 up.
Viwe on the ball. It's been quite lively.
Good ball speed down the line. Got lucky there. Ball got given back to him. Can there be another goal? Oh, he's put it wide.
Western Province putting quite a bit of pressure on that Boland outlet.
Oh, they've turned it over.
There we go. Should be a simple goal. Is a simple tapping. Finished by Rowan Davis. Okay.
That's what happens when you put a lot of pressure and easy high turnover. Boland were trying to run out and got caught there. And then it's just one pass into the D and an easy 1v1 versus the keeper. Three v1 on the outside. Now another connection. Oh, good skills. Very good skills.
Great finish by Cohen Williams, showing sulky skills on entering the D. Okay, was a bit concerned about the decision he would make, but yeah, sometimes it works.
Sometimes it does work, and that was one of them. Some great skills go around the goalie, and then a cool, calm head. But like you said, those things sometimes don't go your way, but that time it did. And that's the game. Province take it 12-0. Nice last chucker by Province, showing the connections, showing that they actually wanted to get into the D and score as many goals as they could in that chucker. Kurt, just a little recap of the game and what you thought.
Well, I thought the start of the game, like I've said previously, the Boland team really well structured defensively. They matched Province in midfield. Province started coming into their own. They started threading a couple more passes. Didn't really capitalize on the opportunities, but yeah, final chucker probably Boland just running out of a bit of steam. Couldn't deal with the Province pressure. Province capitalized well.
Cool. Thank you very much, Kurt, and